You are now listening to Between Us Girls, the podcast, where we discuss life's fuckeries and then some over wine.
Hey, welcome to our show. This is Michelle.
Danielle.
And Sharonda.
And this is
Between Us Girls.
And you can always find us on Spotify, iHeart, Nope, we're not on SoundCloud anymore.
Nope.
Try again.
We died on SoundCloud because we stole our feed from them. Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, and Google Play. And always on our website under the episodes tab.
And if you would like to financially contribute to our wonderful cause and movement that is Between Us Girls, you can go to www.patreon.com/Between Us Girls. And maybe one day Michelle will finish that damn song.
Get between us. Get between us.
I'm saying this is the shit.
All right, so do we have a fan of the week this weekend yet?
We do.
Possibly.
His name is...
We don't know who your name is.
Oh, I know, right?
What your name is?
King OG. He has...
No, you're not the fan of the week.
He is.
You don't have a real name. I don't
know. Yeah, I don't know what his real name is,
What
but
the fuck
he
is a King OG?
He has a
Look how
podcast.
she skipped over what I said. And she's like, anyway.
That's his name. That's his Twitter name. He has a podcast called An Honest Conversation About Hip Hop. We were actually in his magazine. He has he's out on the West Coast, so he talks a lot about music and stuff. And he has a magazine or whatever. He put us in there.
Okay, sorry.
Shout out to King OG.
Okay, you're the fan of the week.
Yeah. So listen to his podcast and everything he has to say about music. He posts some good videos up too. So that's pretty good.
An honest conversation about hip hop. Is he in your Black Podcasters group?
He is in that.
Oh.
For those who don't know, Danielle started a Black Podcasters group on Twitter.
Hey, that's what's up.
I feel like the guest is talking before the guest has been introduced.
Oh my God. Oh Lord. It puts the lotion on his skin.
Or it gets the house again. Okay, we do have a guest.
Damn, I'm kind of scared.
He is low-key famous, high-key famous, a little bit famous, almost famous.
Oh,
famous
he famous
enough.
He famous
guys.
like Amos. Don't
Famous
hate.
enough.
Stop telling the truth.
So,
Mr. Nigeria himself, Canice Nnanna.
How we doing?
He's been featured on MTV, BuzzFeed, CBS Sports Radio, and Sway in the Morning Show. He performed in different countries, including Toronto, Mexico, and Jamaica. Yeah, man.
Oh shit!
na.
He was awarded one of the funniest comedians in Texas. He's performed at Baylor University, Auburn University, and even Yale University. Ivy League.
Oh my God! I believe in this
find
bitch.
He's performed alongside Michael Blackson, Lil Duval, and hip-hop legend Uncle Ricky, Slick Rick.
Oh shit!
He is a stand-up comedian, actor, voiceover artist, writer, and humbly the treasurer of Faithful Black Men in America. Ladies and gentlemen, Canice Nnanna.
Lies, all the lies.
I'm sorry, the treasurer of Faithful Black Men in America.
treasure.
I'm the treasurer.
So did you go on? Did you go in on Big Sean on Twitter?
I mean,
Because I know the Faithful Black Men Union. You know, y'all went in.
Here's how it is with that situation with Big Sean. We actually did our investigation, in which we
It's
determined
pending?
that it was false.
Oh, it's
we
false.
It's false.
That it was false. So
Okay.
because most of these things, it definitely has to go into an investigation.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We got to check if there was collusion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Something like that.
Right.
We got our own little
Like, why
FBI.
are you really using political words?
Because you never know what could have happened. You know, it could have been the Russians that caused this. You never know what happened.
The Russians could have
Yeah.
had.
Nicole Scherzinger, I heard she half Russian. We don't know what's
Yeah.
going on. So
You know,
she was
Putin.
probably sent to like set things up. So you got to
No.
watch out for
Wait,
stuff like
so
that.
Nicole is who Big Sean was caught with?
Yeah.
That,
What
her
that
old
was
ass?
the alleged.
Oh, wait.
That was
Well,
the
her old
alleged.
ass.
That wasn't true though. Let's just
wasn't
put it
true.
out
I
there.
bet it
right now.
was. Oh, just like
No,
that
he
wasn't
said
Blac
it was
Chyna.
an official investigation, and it was concluded that
With
it
the
was
whole
a
tattoo.
false.
It was
That wasn't her, Danielle.
It was.
Okay, so
It wasn't Blac Chyna.
It wasn't Blac Chyna.
It wasn't her. and
What's
Nicole
Blac Chyna?
Scherzinger did not.
No, just
fuck
like
with
it
Big
wasn't
Sean.
like it wasn't Big Sean, it wasn't Blac Chyna.
Oh, in that video?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was Blac Chyna.
Yeah.
Now we gotta talk about
According
that. First
to
of all,
the faithful men of the United States of Black America.
yeah.
That was not her.
And by the way, I don't speak for most men, but as a treasurer, I can say this:
Are you
black
sure?
men don't cheat. We out here. We meet once every other month. We do community service. We teach young men how to tie a bow tie and also how not to lie. So y'all
Catch
we're in
all
the
that
community.
shade.
We out here. You know what I'm saying? So just look for a flyer or whatnot.
Okay,
We're
so in
always
Houston
open.
for sure.
Do y'all have bean pies?
Yes, we're in Houston.
Do you have
I'm
bean
sorry.
pies?
No,
My
we don't
Danielle's
have
actually
bean
looking
pies.
for a Nation of Islam fellow.
Oh, word. That's what's up.
Specifically named Muhammad.
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 I'm coming.
Okay. as
Muhammad,
long-
you
As
know.
long as she ain't related to Blac Chyna, because what she did on that video was a waste of time.
Yes.
I won't get into that.
And
I don't
unlimited
get it.
phone
If you
space.
got a big forehead,
You should be able to give all the
you
head.
should be able to get more head. That's just all it
Mohead.
is. Because that's what a forehead is for.
Canice-
Faux head.
Have you
Forehead.
listened to our last episode?
And that bitch got
oh,
at
that
least a
didn't come out yet,
six-head.
did it? Oh, that was out? That
Yeah,
was the one that came
that's
out.
the one that came out.
Have you listened to our most recent episode?
Of course.
Okay, so Danielle and I got into that, and on YouTube, Sharonda and I got into that.
Yes, we did.
And so us girls have spoken our piece on the Blac Chyna situation, and we're
Yeah.
with you.
As far
I'm
as
with
faithful
you.
black women of America.
The faithful
yes.
black women of America.
We've kicked that
don't
bitch
cheat.
out of. She's just her
And
card is
I'm glad
rejected.
sometimes you have to do that. We've had members we had to kick out. It was hard, but we had to kick out Matthew Knowles. You know, it was tough.
Was it
So he was faking the funk at
Is
first.
is it a lifetime ban or is it like a suspension, probation, or what did y'all do with him?
Here's the thing: with Matthew, was a very tough situation. You know,
Right.
because there are certain people that you just have to just kick out off instant. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Chris Brown, we had to kick him out, but we still support him.
From a
we'll still-
distance,
Yeah,
love.
from a distance. It's love.
So you
It's
don't
like,
you don't completely
it's like
shun.
the-
There's
it's like-
levels to this
It's
shit.
like the Tupac movie, right? We know it's trash, but
we
it's
supported
like,
it.
well, yeah, because you black. That's all it is.
We gotta support
so,
it.
that's all.
And it was about
So,
Tupac.
yeah.
That was pretty
So,
much it.
y'all saw the Tupac movie. That movie
Yeah.
was trash last
No,
year.
I thought it was
Yeah,
good.
It wasn't even Dr. Dre.
thought
That
it
was
was good.
CNA Dre. That was
CNA Dre.
certified nursing assistant.
All you do is clean up shit.
LVN Dre. That's what it was.
All
That
you do
was
is clean up poo boo.
Yeah, so. But yeah, we had to kick out Matthew Knowles. And there's other people that we had to, but Matthew Knowles was a tough thing, you know, with him being in the light and this and that or whatever. It was very tough. He was
Music
in the
World
class.
Entertainment.
Yeah, he had to get kicked out. There was, it was so tough because that was a tough year for us. We had to kick out him and Dwayne Wade. That was and her-
Why did Dwayne Wade get kicked out? Because of the
Man,
baby thing?
Yeah. So we had to. We have a strict rule.
So if you have a side
No
child,
side
you get
babies.
excommunicated?
No side babies.
Well, I have a question then.
So,
Then
yeah.
what about Ludacris? Because he had a quote unquote break baby, but he has full
Ludacris
custody.
been X'd out. We don't put out music like use a.
Ho?
We don't call women that.
I feel
in
lies.
I thought he was talking to guys.
We
I
don't-
feel like
we
there
don't
are
do that.
lies here.
I think he was talking to
I
men.
feel like there should be lies written across
going
the
on?
top.
I will. Girl, don't play with me.
What is going on? There's everything I'm saying right now is truthful. We try to keep ourselves with integrity within our meetings. So yeah, and within the brothers of faithful black men of America. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to know.
We can find. We out here. We out here.
y'all are
we got
here.
this slogan. It's called "Good men are out here. Y'all just ugly." So y'all make sure y'all just get with the program. So yeah, and it's a tough way to get it. Even you got to have recommendation
Wait. So
letter.
ugly chicks get cheated on?
Oh no, I never said that. That's not what I said.
Oh, okay.
I said good men are out here.
So
y'all just ugly.
Ugly,
I didn't say
ugly
anything
chicks
else. After.
don't get good men.
I
First
never
of all, beautiful
said
women get
anything
cheated on.
about that.
Okay.
That's not what he said. Y'all just
I mean,
ugly. That was a comma
Ugly
in
chicks
there.
don't exist in your world.
I didn't say women at all in that.
Oh,
in that
okay,
phrase.
all right, all
I
right.
He
just
said y'all
y'all
just
just
ugly.
ugly.
I mean,
That's
that
all.
includes all animals, all of God's creatures.
That's all pronouns.
We just putting it out there like that.
That's a blanket statement.
Well,
All right. So their gay partners could also be ugly.
I have respect for the LBGQXYZ community.
Okay.
okay, so before we get into our mini interview, because I don't even know the questions, I'm just going to throw some.
Oh, okay, cool, no problem.
I just want to tell our audience that Best is back.
Yes, it is.
Hey,
How
I
we've
see.
missed the vest.
I see you, Laura Croft. You better go ahead, Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
Okay, girl. You better save the day.
So Vest is back, and we do have Canice here with us.
Yes.
So,
Oh, by the way, Michelle, thank you so much for that bio. I didn't know y'all did y'all research on me. That's crazy.
That is
Y'all-
crazy. We are very, sir, we are very thorough. This is real what we do here. We are
Yeah,
serious
man,
about
you did a great
this.
job. I appreciate that. I was
You
like,
know,
dang, y'all shocked me.
We put in some
You
work
know
for
how y'all
that.
know that.
How do we know all
Y'all
of
very
that?
professional. Very professional.
Thank you
Very.
so much. We
okay,
we pride
because I
ourselves.
didn't see no website, so.
Oh, okay. Canice1k.com.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It didn't come up. You gonna have to.
She said it didn't come
Yeah.
up.
It's the same way y'all
Did the
emailed
research.
at
Yeah,
info at Canice1k. But
Oh,
anyways,
okay,
let's
you
get
did
here.
find it. You
Follow
did
me on
find it.
social media at
Did you find it?
Canice1k.
Okay. Well, see, let me tell y'all what had happened. What had happened was Danielle is in charge of booking. She's the bookie. Okay. And so I didn't know you had a website, but congratulations. Okay, so
Okay.
what made you want to be a comedian?
When you go through life, sometimes God just tells you he literally will strip everything away from you, just to put you in the path of what
Can
you
I
need,
just
where you need to
can
be.
I just
Go
pause for a second? The strength of the Black Panther will be stripped away.
ahead. Yeah, he did horrible. He did horrible. I don't know Forrest Whitaker. I don't know what was lazier, his damn accent or his eye. Oh my God, the strength of the Black Panther. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. He was so bad, nobody noticed Angela Bassett's accent was horrible, too.
No, you're
That's how
right.
bad it was. It was horrible. It was worse than, what was that movie Will Smith did, Concussion? Because Concussion was about a Nigerian man, an Igbo guy. And we was all excited to watch it until we saw that commercial. We said, tell the truth. We was like, come on, man. Well, you got money, man. You still got iRobot money, bro. You know you could pay for
You could have got a coach.
an accent coach. Come on,
got
man.
that.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
But
you
yeah.
tripping.
But yeah, God takes things away from you to put you so you know exactly what it is. Especially when you've been playing around. You knew what it was for the longest. You know what I'm saying? And so it was basically, I guess, for me to stop playing around. So everything happened. You know, everything happened in life or whatever. I was in college. You know, it was probably, my 5th or 6th year. We ain't going to go there. But, you know, and you getting evicted.
I was like, wait a minute, what?
Super senior?
And you getting evicted and stuff like that out your apartment.
So
in
you got
college or
evicted and you
whatever.
were a super senior?
Yeah, all that stuff. And financial aid was like, we ain't carrying you no more. And it was just a whole bunch of stuff. To one day I was like, I remember telling one of my frat brothers, I was like, hey, yo, man, I'm going to try stand-up comedy. And so since 2011, I've been doing it. It's been actually, it's working when it's smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no struggle with it. Let me lie. Let me stop lying. It's a lot of struggle. But it feels good. It feels right. You know?
What fraternity are you at?
Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I became treasurer of Faithful Black Men.
I know that's
America.
a goddamn lie. I know that's a lie.
Because they're such strong supporters and pushers of the movement.
Yeah. Well, as a matter of fact, it's all of us.
Right.
And that most of the people in the organization are Kappa men. So it's kind of crazy.
Oh,
that
yeah.
you say.
How did that happen?
It just so
My
happens,
boyfriend a member
we're
of
known
your
for being
group.
faithful. So,
Yeah, Kappas are faithful, right?
Wow.
Yeah, most
Me.
definitely.
Oh my God.
And I mean,
Can you find me a Kappa Muslim?
I can see what I can do about
Okay,
it.
Muhammad.
thank
I
you.
can see
Muhammad.
what- I can
Name
see what I can
Muhammad.
do.
Mohammed or Muhammad. They're two
Muhammad.
different pronunciations.
Interchangeable.
We will
I
I can see
take
what I can do about
either.
that. No
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
I mean, I know one that just loves God. I could hook you up with. I'll
He
talk to
only
Lecrae.
loves
You know,
God.
Muslims
Lecrae.
believe in Jesus and they love
Yeah,
God.
I can hook you up with Lecrae. I think.
Lecrae?
Lecrae.
Lecrae, yeah.
I don't like
No,
that
we
name.
said
Christian
Muhammad.
rapper, Kappa. Y'all never seen him?
Oh, she
Yeah.
don't go to church.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Oh, no,
She
she's
the
a
type
full-
of she the type of woman that see the man of God and do everything to take him away from God.
Oh,
Pretty
That's
much.
what you are.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
What you do in the
What?
bedroom?
Danielle's
a
He walks
virgin.
Yes.
further and further away from
virginal.
Jesus.
No.
Yeah, we
no,
can't-
no.
we can't have you.
Halo.
Coerce
Halo.
him into
okay.
having sex.
Halo.
Halo,
Premarital sex.
hell no, hell no, hell no.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Oh my God, I'm angelic.
I feel
Angelic.
no, no.
That's what's up.
I feel like we're being stereotyped, and I don't enjoy it.
Oh, we didn't ask you. We didn't ask you your sign, so we could properly
yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's your sign?
stereotype.
Oh, I don't believe in that shit. But just for the record, Taurus or whatever.
Jesus.
I don't believe in that shit.
You don't have to, but I
Michelle's
do.
a Taurus.
Good Lord, why am I surrounded?
They had on the same outfit.
That's exactly why.
Oh
There you
my
go.
God.
Lord
But I changed
Croft
my clothes
and
because-
Tomb raiding in this bitch. All
Okay.
right.
So, y'all know what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Nobody knows?
Yeah, what are we talking about?
No, but I'm just kidding.
Why
Okay.
men like the chase?
Yeah, why do men like the chase?
Why do men like the chase? Can we start off? Can we elaborate more on that first before we get to it?
Look at you, just like Danielle. She was like, I feel like that's too broad.
Yeah, it's a little broad. It's a little broad. Let's
Okay,
talk
Danielle's
about
narrow
it.
it down.
Okay, well, I'll say what I found an interesting comment.
Mm-hmm.
This guy said, "When I chase a girl, I do so without knowing her too well. The chasing stage is all about getting to know her and learning more about her, well, stalking her. And all while I'm
sounds
stalking,
healthy.
I know, right? All while I'm stalking, I am falling more and more for this girl I don't really know, but I've set her up in my mind as the perfect, unattainable girl. Once dating begins, she usually doesn't turn out to be what I built her up to be."
I can't imagine why.
I found that to be very interesting because I think I kind of do that because I like the
Kind of.
probably I like the idea of a person versus the person themselves.
Yeah.
I can agree
Yeah,
with that
like
about Danielle.
yeah, like
Yes.
so like when I'm around somebody and I was like, oh my God, why am I here? You know,
And find all the things and be like, I can't believe this nigga.
and then when I'm not around
She
them,
out here
it's
not
like, oh my
giving
God,
motherfuckers
they're like
chances
so
and shit.
cool or whatever, you know. And then when I get around them, it's
I'm
like
texting
shit.
so and so, and then be like, oh, this nigga.
Oh my God, why am I still here talking or whatever? blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But so like,
Such a
so
bitch.
in that sense, to me, like I get the chase about it. Like I get like how you like the idea of somebody versus somebody else, but versus being around them or whatever. Or when you get them, it's like,
I mean,
why am
that's
I
everybody,
here?
though.
But one thing that I was thinking about in terms of the chase is like, who was the ultimate person that kind of chased, like Dwayne Wayne
And Whitley.
and Whitley. Like
But
he
see,
chased
didn't
her.
Did he
all
chase her
the-
before they were together?
He did.
Oh yeah, he was in
He
love
was
with her.
always trying to get her, and she was just like, whatever. You know what I mean? And she was always kind of like turning him down or whatever, and or she
Oh,
would
like
give, she would give him a little
Urkel
bit.
and
Urkel just
Yeah,
also-
I was about to say Dwayne really wasn't sweating Whitley like that. Like he
I
was
know, I
fucking
think
with
he
her, but he
was.
wasn't
I mean,
sweating.
because when
I'm
they
thinking
first got together, I think it was more like she was kind of bitchy, and he was kind of like,
Yeah, but when he liked her, he was like really all over her. And she wasn't really pressing for him.
but he wasn't sweating her like Urkel
he was sweating her like
Laura.
Urkel was
Urkel
sweating
was
Laura. Laura though.
This how you know Urkel was sweating Laura. I'm talking about there was nothing but beautiful women on that show.
No lie.
Myra was
Oh,
fine.
man, she was
Maxine, her friend, her best friend,
She was
fine.
pretty, yep.
And Eddie's girlfriend on there, fine. I don't even
Sherry,
know
wasn't that her
what.
name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah,
I
on
don't
the show.
even know. Even Weasel's girlfriend was fine.
Right.
Everybody on that show was pretty much
Even
fine.
the little girl that disappeared was
Yeah,
cute.
she ended up
Judy,
going. Look it up.
she
Look
was
her
cute.
up. She grew up to be fine too.
She was real
Did
cute.
she die though?
No, she was in
did
pornos.
not
That's
die.
all. But
Why did I feel like she died?
yeah, Jamie Foxworthy. Look it up. 2 exes, but just need to hear no.
But
name.
also, at the time when she was removed from the show, they just felt like they didn't need her. But she was cute too.
Yeah, so it was like, even Aunt Rachel, fine. Like,
No, I gotta stop you there.
With their
I gotta stop you
curls?
at Thelma Hopkins. I gotta
I
stop
mean, in the '90s, I'm a kid.
She
was-
is
I was
very
like, damn, Aunt
knock-kneed.
Rachel.
And she wore a lot
At
of
the
syrup
time,
leggings.
I thought it was.
With them sister curls.
With them
But the
sister
way
curls.
Urkel was on Laura, I thought Laura was the finest girl ever in
She
the
really
world.
was like, okay.
Oh, yeah.
But I love Laura. Laura is the reason why that show is the reason why I love women who wear like red lipstick and have short hair. I love that specific.
my hair's long.
Put
It's
it
getting
in, put it in the
But
bud.
still,
Put it in the bud.
she was the first image I had of that, and I was like, "Yo, she fine." Like dudes be sweating her. I loved it because Urkel did. So it is what it is. Yeah. Oh yeah. Most
Oh,
definitely.
wow.
So.
Urkel changed some lives out there.
He did, but yeah, he was sweating her. He was chasing her, and he never stopped. I think.
Even when he was Stefan, she still was like, kind of like, oh my
You mean
God.
Stefan Urkel? That was my dude
He
right
was
there.
smooth.
That was
I
a
love
crazy
him.
season when that showed up. It was like,
Baby,
who
Laura
is
was,
this?
and then the tables turned.
Yeah.
and Laura started sweating him.
Yeah, she did a little bit.
But do you think that men like the chase because it's like an ego boost?
I wouldn't even know. Like, how would you? Please elaborate on that too as well. Why would it be an ego boost? Me chasing
rejection.
her, it's an ego boost.
If you're constantly
because
getting
it's
rejected.
not necessarily. You don't see it as constantly get rejected. You see it as like a challenge. So it's like she's saying no now, but she's not going to say no later. Wait till I do this right here. So it's like it's boosting my ego over here, even though she may be saying, no right now, but yes, she's
but
gonna
when I get this bitch alone and I rape her, she's gonna be like, yes.
Yes, she's gonna be like, yes,
first of
later.
all, I don't know how I got to that. I'm just gonna say me too. I don't know, hashtag me too. I don't know what Michelle talking about over there. I don't know what's going on. I knew something was crazy when it was some freaky stuff was going on when I heard it was between us girls. I don't know what was going on. I just came back from Bible study.
What they thought
I didn't know what was going down.
Right.
Go ahead. Huh? What's up? Huh?
Whatever.
Okay, so I feel like when it comes to men, I always call myself a simple solution specialist, right?
Okay.
And men are simple. We're simple. It's nothing complicated about it.
SSS.
The reason why guys, I think the question is, if I'm not mistaken, why guys stop chasing? Is that
No. Why
do
they
they
like
like
the
it?
chase?
why they like the chase as opposed to
women chasing men.
Yeah.
as opposed to women chasing men? Mm-hmm. Women don't really chase men
Yes,
until
they
they
do.
already got them for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Okay,
Really?
well, never mind. I mean, like, I feel like this. A woman could have feelings for a guy, right? But she already knows, like, she's more comfortable chasing this guy if she already knows she has his attention. Most women don't shoot their shot with a guy. Most women, they just keep it real. And I'm not just talking about me, I'm just talking in general. Most girls will see a guy that they truly want and say nothing to this guy at all.
Right, because most women will give subtle signs that they're interested. They may smile at you, maybe do a little wink or whatever like that, or make themselves available to you or come into your presence some kind of way and be flirtatious. But they don't necessarily, or women don't necessarily just be like, hey, I want your number. Like, I want to get to know you. Women don't necessarily do that.
I know, because it's simple and it works. And a lot of women are complicated.
To me.
Women are complicated.
Yeah, sometimes.
Swing my way.
Wouldn't it be
Swing
simple
it over
to just
here,
go
shout
on-
it, swing my way.
Oh, wow. We
You see,
in the 90s R&B,
they
we
do this
everywhere.
on it.
Shout it, swing my way.
I don't know what's in that wine, but
So look good
I'm
to
gonna
me.
take this Michelle to start singing, and I'm gonna go back
I'm
off every
with you.
time.
I'm with you. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna bust out the 90s tunes.
I feel like there's a waste of liquor going on.
But yeah, I feel like when it comes to that though, when it comes to that, I don't. Yeah, you know the complication of women. Sometimes they either overthink or how I put it. Sometimes they don't think enough, kind of, sort of. And I'm not saying nobody's stupid. I'm just saying, like, it's a guy. He's simple. Just go up to him and speak to him. Don't weak from across the room. He's probably like, something wrong with her eye. And he's looking over to the next thing.
And
That's
he's
just it.
lazy.
Just actually, y'all do things like rub your chain, your hair, all that stuff or whatever, or walk past him. You're like, damn, this girl really got to go to the restroom. And he's thinking nothing of it.
Are you saying that men are basic?
Yes, very. We're absolutely basic. Absolutely simple. And y'all just got to keep it simple with us. That's all.
Yeah.
So if you like a guy, go up to him and just speak to him.
Don't overthink it.
Yeah,
But see,
not
here's
to-
the problem that like what we're talking about. Okay, so say for instance, like you said, a man and a woman are already talking or whatever.
Oh, so we skipping. Who?
Hold on.
Okay.
So a man and a woman are already talking, and then maybe he pulls back a little bit because she's fully in it,
Oh, okay.
and he's bored. Oh,
He's bored.
oh, she's always calling me, or oh, I already know where she's at. I don't have to check on her. And then he pulls back and says, "Oh, I'm just not into this anymore."
Because the chase is over for
Right.
him.
So, but when she decides, okay, fuck you, he's like, why this bitch ain't calling me? And then he's looking for her. I mean, this happens. I mean, you might not realize it's happening.
this definitely
because you're a man,
happens.
but
It
it does
happens.
happen.
Happens both ways. Y'all don't have to deal with women like we do, and I don't have to deal with men like you do. You see what I'm
true.
saying?
Very
So
true.
in my situation, I know some girls who would ignore you. You know, if you're persistent, right? As soon as you stop, yo, what you doing? You should come over. Let's hang out today. They're all on you because even though a girl, women, I feel like women still like attention. Even though they're annoyed by you, they still appreciate attention, especially if it's from the person that they want. You know, so.
But why would you ignore the person that you want?
Huh? I'm sorry.
Why would you ignore the person that you want?
Because I don't know. It's a thing that complicated people do. And
Complicated people being women.
I did not say that. I just said complicated people do.
And look
Because
right
here's
at
the
us.
thing.
Right.
You could text somebody, right? You could. I talk about this a lot or whatever with friends or whatnot. I always say, if somebody texts you, like with me, if I text you and you don't text back soon, in my head I'm like, because I'm always busy, I'm like, cause it took me a long time to email y'all back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I feel like if I don't text you, it's the same reason. I mean, if you don't text me, it's the same reason why I wouldn't text you. It's because I'm busy. Right.
See, women's logic doesn't work that way. Huh?
Exactly. I just automatically assume that you're busy. I know. I get it. But I know girls who will openly say, if a guy texts me, especially when they're just getting to know, she will not text him instantly back. Or if he calls, she will not answer right then and there. She'll wait a while until he calls again or call him back later on, because she doesn't want to seem available. Mm-hmm. I get it. And here goes the thing. We talking about why do men chase. Why are we fueling the chase?
No. Okay.
No, you just no. That's your style.
I'm sorry. I was just trying
to. Just like everything you just said. No.
I'm sorry.
Because the thing is that like when you do answer the phone and you're like, "Hello," oh, of course I'm sitting at home. I ain't doing shit. Oh, okay. I'm gonna call you back.
So you're saying that like if a woman is available and ready for a man, then it's like he doesn't have any interest in her,
right? Because he's like, okay, I'm gonna put you on pause.
Because you're too available.
Bitch, I know where you at.
Exactly.
I mean, and even though you're saying this isn't
guys
happening.
Guys are like that because y'all are too available.
Yeah.
That's how we are.
Yeah.
Right. Y'all heard guys actually say that.
We've seen the actions that come from it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So we just making it up.
He just can't be busy, or he just don't have no conversation. He's dull. Is this a person who calls you or texts you? Like, what style of person?
I don't know. It's all people.
It's all I'm saying. I'm just keeping it real. I'm old school. I like face-to-face communication.
Oh,
I like. Hey, yo. If I can't be face-to-face with you because I travel a lot, I want to be on the phone. I got to hear your voice. We got kids these days that be in a whole relationship and never heard this person's voice. They could be in the room with the person and they communicating to them in the. Matter of fact, I'll see little boys in a room with a girl that they like. They won't even go up and speak to her. Because this is where the culture's at. No, you know what they'll do?
What?
They'll hit her up on Instagram. I saw you at the party last night. What? Go up and why didn't you speak to her?
Well, these are children we're talking about.
Exactly. So I'm saying maybe, I mean, like I said, I'm simple. Maybe it's the style of person that we're dealing with sometimes. Because, like I said, in Faithful Black Men,
shut up,
of America, we train people on communication. We train. Yes, we train on communication. Seriously, we specialize in specifically face-to-face communication and picking up the phone.
Okay, what I'll say is like I don't know how old you are, but we're in our 30s.
Yes, ma'am.
So, right. Yes.
I know. I was like, okay.
That is so fucking funny.
I was just professional. I mean,
be respectful to his elders and shit.
I will say that
y'all don't know how old I am.
I don't. But men in their 30s, or people, actually, I'll just say people in their 30s, they tend to come with a lot of baggage.
Okay.
And a lot of people, they are hurt. They have, a lot of hurt. Or whatever, and
internal scarring,
and they're scared, and so they won't necessarily be as open as they would have been in their 20s or teens, for that matter.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of things that they do now is, building up a facade or having a guard up. So
men have guards up.
Men.
Oh, okay.
Grown ass motherfucking men that's scared to say, "Hey, I like you,"
or "I love you."
Let's not even go there. Let's just stop.
I'm sorry, that's
absolutely.
Let's just start with like.
I'm just put it out there. That's absolutely childish. If a person struggles with expressing themselves,
they do. But I mean, I think that it's because people are afraid that their feelings are not going to be reciprocated.
That is so childish.
It's very
I'm afraid
childish.
that you won't feel the same way as me, and then you may hear me. Look, let's stop all this stuff. Like, look, guys, let's just man up. Say what you want to say. What you gonna do? What they gonna do? Kill you? Well, maybe these days. I don't know. These girls are crazy. She might be from Dallas. I don't know.
And I think it's from
Dallas. Yes. On the cool, people do fear rejection. It is what it is. Like, I be telling girls all the time. They be like, "He won't marry me. We've been together 10 years." It's not because he fears commitment. He just fears rejection. He don't know if you gonna say yes. So he gonna wait till about 20 years.
After 10 goddamn years.
After 10 years, he don't want you.
I'm playing. Rejection is real, and I feel like sometimes we don't put ourselves in the other person's shoes. Mm-hmm. We talk about it, right? if rejection is not a real thing, ladies, why y'all not shooting y'all shot at guys?
That's not my place.
Because that's not our place.
Okay, exactly. Y'all like being the decision maker to say yes or no.
That's not even it. I want to be the prize.
Oh, okay. That's
I don't
cool.
know if you heard Ron before you say men are the prize, but we were all like,
I believe everybody is a prize, right?
Why can't we both be the prize?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Everybody's a prize.
Yeah, fuck that.
So
Now,
gender
but
equality
I'm
now?
saying,
That's what we doing?
no, here go the thing. I'm saying if I seen a woman that I felt within me that this could be my soulmate or this is my soulmate right now, walking in front of me, I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm gonna go over there and talk to that person.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't give a fuck. I could like his shoes and be like, I'm finna go talk to him. This is
That's what
And
it
I'ma
is.
go do it.
I'm gonna say this
I don't
right now,
care.
ladies. Hey, I'm encouraging y'all. Shoot y'all shot. It's 2018. Stop playing around. I don't care how old you are, how young you are. Shoot your shot because it becomes problematic when y'all don't.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you
how?
why.
Why
I will
are
tell
we
you,
here?
I will tell
How
you
did we
why.
get to the point where it's problematic when women aren't
Here the
courting
thing.
men?
No.
Are
I didn't say that.
refused.
I didn't say that.
You said
I'm
shoot
saying
your shot.
Michelle,
go after
Deidre.
who you want.
Courting.
Specifically, this being the reason why. Men go after who they want all the time. It don't matter. You could be homeless. You see Beyonce, yo, Beyonce, what's up? Because we still gonna shoot for the stars. It's a girl we want, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now here go the thing. When most women don't go after who they want, they just pick the least annoying person out of the guys who want them. Just keep it real, right? So even then, technically,
true.
you're not even. Oh, okay, cool. Then
He's always the second choice.
exactly. He's not the first choice. It's like if y'all are just waiting for guys to come talk to y'all. If y'all are just waiting for guys to come talk to y'all, there's a chance that it might not always be the guy you want. You see what I'm saying? I know when I go talk to a girl, it is for sure 100% without a doubt that I wanted to talk to her. Does that make sense?
Right.
Y'all can meet 100 men that come talk to y'all. I'm pretty sure all 100 ain't the guy that y'all want. Does that make sense?
No, because the
So y'all
guy
have
that
a
you
lot
want
of
to talk
fluff.
to wants to be sought after and wants to be courted.
Oh,
And
no.
wants you to
I
chase
didn't.
him around.
I didn't say.
I'm saying it.
Oh, the guy that you want wants to be chased.
I'm
around?
saying the guy that you want is typically the guy that's like
Is a tier one
the
guy.
cocky
Like,
rooster in the yard. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
he is extra, and ain't no.
That's
bitch
not
putting
extra.
up-
That's not extra.
Yes,
we,
it is.
We meet high maintenance women all day, and we still go over there
Well,
and speak
that's
to them.
y'all dumbass.
And exactly, and see, there we go, and that goes back into what I said. It's sometimes it's a level of rejection, of fear of rejection, because you like he's this and that. Okay, then what's stopping you from going over there if that's your soulmate?
So,
See
okay,
what I'm
quick
saying?
question.
And
So,
hold on, I'm gonna get to why it's problematic
okay.
too as well. The reason why it's problematic is because when you're just selecting out of the guys who come up and talk to you and just speak to you, you see what I'm saying? First of all, y'all not even choosing technically if we giving y'all the multiple choice. You see what I'm saying?
How are we not
We
choosing
saying
out
it's
of
either
multiple
me,
choice?
him. Like if you got 5 dudes that come up and talk to you, you're not going after the guy you wanted. You just picked out of the guys that came to you.
Okay.
Well, you gotta weigh all
technically-
your options,
So,
though.
but I'm saying even then, it wasn't your option. They made up the options for you.
Right.
Does that make sense?
That does
So
make sense,
so that's where I'm going with it. So even then now, instead of going after that guy that you want because he's this and that or whatever, right? You go after this guy. Y'all end up liking each other, taking it to the next level. And now for every reason you like this guy, it's sort of a reason why you kind of don't like this guy. You want this guy to be that guy. You're trying to turn this guy to be that guy. Now it's causing problems in your relationship because now you probably 2-3 years in. You like, hey, yo, look, I'm this age. I'm not trying to waste no time. You need to be this. But it's like you love this fish when he was just swimming. Now you want the fish to climb the tree. And it's like, why didn't you just get the monkey instead?
Well, because that
see what I'm
monkey
saying?
wasn't talking about it.
Oh, okay. So that's why I'm saying it's problematic. Like the fish for just swimming in.
So what are we
Make
supposed
sense?
to do? Explain how.
Stop
how
trying
we're
to change
supposed
it.
I
Yes,
would
ma'am.
say, like I said again, simple solutions. If you see a guy that you might be interested in, take your chance and go speak to him. At least speak. Hi, my name is Michelle.
I'm not.
You
no,
look
don't
great.
use me.
I think I look great. You need to buy me a drink, and we need to talk about our future. Whatever it is that you got to do.
First of all,
Yeah.
y'all fucking right.
Which I've had girls come up to me. I put it this way, and you could even look this up. There's statistics that show this, that most guys do not say no.
Man, it's
Men
boy,
do
I tell
not
you
say
what.
no. Men have, and
That's
this
true.
This is you can look this up. I think it was on Blavity as well. So you can look this up. Men are most likely not going to say no because they're so used to having to do the chasing or having to go after the girl that sometimes it's flattering when a girl comes to them.
Are y'all exhausted?
And no. It's not exhaustion. It's like it's cool sometimes to know that somebody who's interested in you. You see what I'm saying?
All a woman has
It's flattering.
to do, like, she's interested.
It doesn't happen. My thing is this, especially if you see somebody who you think is just probably amazing for you, you got to do whatever you got to do to stand out to that person. I always remember every girl that has come up and straight up spoke to me.
Which one of them is your wife?
Oh, I'm dating one of them now.
You what?
I'm dating one of them.
You dating a girl that came up to you?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
I cannot stop thinking about that girl.
This is my question,
love that.
though.
Yeah.
Do you think that when a woman approaches a man that there is a shift in the dynamic of the relationship?
No, I feel like, and that's a great question because that always comes up when I talk about women. Just shoot your shot. They feel as though now I gotta chase and I don't want to do that. No, you just go up and initiate conversation. That's all it is.
I will say this: I've only approached 2 guys in my life, and one guy when he called me. Okay, first of all, this situation I was like completely drunk. And
But look, you did it though.
I did it, but I was so drunk. So I saw the dude. He came up to our table, and it was really kind of just retarded how I actually hit on him. I didn't really hit on him. I was just like, you standing here for so long, just put your number in my phone and I'll call you tomorrow.
That's perfect. That's how you do it.
And when he called me the next day, I thought he was a girl. Because his voice was so high. He had like a high-pitched Michael Jackson voice. Oh my God!
Oh my God! It's Joseph.
I thought it was a girl calling me about her dude. Like,
Oh my
Bitch,
God.
it's Barbara.
exactly.
It was the actual dude.
Hey, Shirley.
This is
Barbara, this is Shirley.
Exactly. Like that was a situation, and I couldn't get past the voice. Okay. So
you felt like because you had approached him, he turned into an instant bitch.
He did, and then like
That was funny.
and then like the second dude, it was like
This is the one for your challenge that you did?
no, so that would be a third dude, but I never did talk to him.
Okay.
So the second guy, like it was almost like he was expecting me to be like, when are we gonna go out?
Are you talking about the guy, the one that you used to be mad about all the time? Mm-hmm. Did you really? You approached him and that's how it ended up being? Girl, boo.
Yeah.
He was horrible.
So it was just like, why are you, like, it was just such a change in the dynamic. It's like, so I thought you was going to ask me to go out or whatever. You know, it's like, when are we going to hang out? I'm like, dude, I made myself available to you. Like, you know, I didn't think that I was going to have to actually pursue you.
Right. And I feel the same way.
And that is a problem for me because it's like, I am not like
seeking. I'm not the seeker.
Yeah, I'm not advanced like that. To
Okay,
do that.
just two things. Number one, if we feel like, you know, there's a person for everybody in this world, that might mean that 99% of everybody that you meet or you try to talk to ain't gonna work anyways. So all it is it's okay. You know, guys get a lot of girls' numbers, sometimes the wrong numbers. Sometimes he gets to know her and he realizes that, okay, we're on 2 different levels. We should, you know, go our separate ways. Things just happen like that. But that shouldn't stop you from shooting, especially shooters shoot. That's all we do. I don't know if y'all are fans of the Houston Rockets.
What if you're like
that's all they do.
a guard or something?
A guard shoot. Centers don't, but these days.
What if
they
I'm
do.
a center?
Okay. Centers do.
I mean, I'm 5'4", but what if I'm on the women's team and I'm a center?
Okay, if you 5'4", you probably still be a guard.
I'm
in
not
the WNBA.
going to guard
That's neither
in
here
the
nor there.
WNBA.
Yeah.
What if I'm clutch? I don't shoot.
I don't understand
If
these
you're
basketball
clutch,
references.
I think we should stop using this analogy. How about this? This is what I'm gonna say. You're going to have people who I think we live in a world where we just want ping. It needs to be perfect right then and there. And no, everything takes work. Everything takes everything takes work. Everything takes time. We're not going to get the perfect man today. I mean, sometimes you do get a hole in one.
I know, girl. I've been waiting, okay? I'm just kidding.
Oh, we're not going to get all the time that hole in one. Sometimes it's going to take us to get through a lot of bull to get to
you got to kiss a lot of frogs.
Yeah. So I don't think that should stop you from initiating conversation. When I say shoot your shot, just initiate conversation.
Okay.
Initiate conversation. Because even if he would have initiated that conversation, he would have probably still been
okay, so that's just my issue is that I don't like the expectation. Like, if I can initiate conversation, cool. But I don't like the expectation
that I have to continue.
That you have to continue the relationship, or that I'm the one that has to be like, okay, when are we going out? And then do I have to pay for us to go out on a date?
And that's the concern that I have when women approach men and say, I like you,
because
I
it's
want
like
you.
You have to court them.
Right, because they're like, oh, I'm not that interested in you.
But see, maybe just switch up the approach. Because when I was dating, when I saw somebody I liked, I'm stupid. I'll say any fucking thing. I'll go make a joke. Like, I saw you walking through this bar like you own this bar in them flat ass shoes. I know
you're still in the choosing position.
No, you're not. I just stopped by. I cracked a joke about you had on
I'm
some
gonna
whatever
remember
shoes.
her immediately.
And then, he may have found it funny. We start a conversation.
That's it.
It's the ball is now in his court because I already took the initiative to approach him. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I understand his perspective.
And then I go from there.
But I'm not proposing to no man, bitch. I'm not that
Oh,
progressive.
no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
But
and
I'm
also,
saying I've never been afraid to just go, I don't know why, just to go talk to somebody.
Yeah.
I don't care, because even if it was somebody who I just maybe wanted to talk to because maybe they were dressed differently than somebody else and I felt no attraction to them.
I mean,
would just
I've
go
talked
talk
to people and just been like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, I remember whenever I first met Patrick, I said something to him. I said, oh, I know you. You guys are in our group. And then he said something to me that was corny, and I was like,
okay.
And then
did he pursue you afterwards? See, that's all
but
I'm
that's
saying.
not me saying I'm shooting my shot.
No,
me
but when I say
available.
it's
what
about
he's saying
initiating.
Is that's
you
right.
have to,
and you
initiate
can make
the
yourself
conversation.
available without shooting a shot.
Here go the thing.
No,
shooting
men,
your shot is saying I want you and I
no,
got
shooting your shot is a blanket statement over all of
agree.
that. Just like
Yeah.
I'm saying, he's agreeing with me.
I
I
you
can go
can
talk
make yourself
to.
available without saying yes. I have to.
Here go the thing.
No,
with
all you
making-
gotta do
making-
is flirt a
guys,
little bit.
Look. Guys don't catch.
I don't care.
No clues. We are clueless. We don't catch. If we knew about a lot of things, we wouldn't.
Y'all wouldn't do half the shit y'all do. Go ahead and say it.
There
No,
we
I
go.
know where you're
There we
going.
go. That's
I know where
exactly.
you're going. I know where you're going.
Exactly.
I know.
If we
I
had
know.
a clue, we wouldn't. So it's like
Or
I
a
said,
piece
guys
of
are
a clue.
simple.
Yes.
Just go up there. You could I'm a guy. I'm a super honest guy. And I like super honest people. I don't like people who bite their tongue. I don't like people who struggle with the truth. I don't like people who sugarcoat. If a person comes up to me and be like, look, hey, I like you. Put your number in my phone. It's a wrap. Like that. And I'll be like, I appreciate that.
I'm
I like
gonna
that
do
energy.
it now.
But you also then get a boost, and you're like, hell yeah, I'm the shit.
No.
Yes, you do.
Not me. Not
Get
me
out of
personally,
here, bull.
But you thinking about.
She called you a bull.
You got, and also I feel like, and what's wrong with that? If he thinks that he's great and he's just, what about when he comes
There's
talk to you?
nothing
You
wrong
feel
with that.
Yeah.
But it makes us uneven. Now we're not on even footing.
Okay, but what about when he talks to you?
You're doing
that's
too
what I'm saying.
much. Get out of your own
We could just.
head.
First
I'm
of
just
all,
saying.
I have anxiety. I'm always in
I
the brain.
know, but I'm just saying some simple stuff like that you really can't let go.
There is nothing simple, Sharonda.
Everything.
Do you know
That's
me?
real. I know.
Everything is
I know.
complex. I'm trying to help
I know.
you.
Okay, let's get on to our game.
Michelle.
Let's move on.
I
What's
heard
up,
the
you?
fucking game.
I got the game.
Okay,
You know
go
I
ahead.
hurt
What's
you.
up?
Don't do that.
So we're
Because
gonna.
everything is complex.
Let's make
Talk
up.
about something. Let's just simplify your whole life that you've always had.
No.
issues. Make it simple.
Bitch, I just said this
Bitch, you
conversation
like
don't start.
300 years old. Stop.
Okay, so we're gonna play a game.
I will throw this fucking bottle at your
Sorry,
head.
bitch.
It's got one. I don't
And
want to
make
waste.
sure it land
In
my
your
cup.
glass.
If it don't land in my glass, I'm gonna be making.
You gonna fight me outside of the
Somebody
studio?
gave me the warning.
All right, so we can play the game now.
Yeah.
Okay.
go ahead.
All right. So we're gonna play like a name association game.
Yeah, let's do it.
So you have to say the first word or phrase that comes to your mind
First
that
word or phrase.
begins with the first letter of your name.
Okay.
All right.
Shot shooter.
All right.
Okay. So I watched a bunch of your videos,
Okay.
and I realized that you don't really like chicks from Dallas.
I don't think he likes anybody from Dallas.
I was just like, what is
I
up with
caught that shade first comment in here.
So a word that describes a chick from Dallas.
That also starts with. That's also the first letter of your first name.
Crazy. I can keep going.
Keep going. Don't give them all to us. Let's hear it.
This is a family show, so I ain't gonna use
This ain't no goddamn family show.
You can say
Fuck
what you
these
want.
people.
You want to say cunt?
I just wanted to say
So what
coochie
you're saying
friendly.
is that
You know,
Coochie friendly?
to our
Okay.
show.
Okay.
All right. Something found in a gay parade.
Cox. Oh, I'm sorry.
Pretty sure. Pretty sure.
Bad habit.
Cigarettes.
Crown.
Crown.
Okay.
Reason
You're
to
not
drink.
drinking.
Crown.
Place an adventurous couple might have sex.
Ah, Lord forgive me. Church parking lot. Church parking
Word to
lot.
describe a fart.
Cutting cheese.
Nice.
Or name. Cutting cheese.
Calcium. I just pour milk all over my body.
Calcium, the porno.
Something a guy might name his penis.
Chopper.
Oh
Captain Jack.
Sparrow.
Oh my God, that's it. That's it.
That's funny.
We wilding in here. Y'all need to edit some stuff out. All right,
That is so cute that you
My
think
pastor.
that this is bad.
I know,
My
this is
my
such a
pastor
calm
don't
episode.
do
Last episode, I probably said pussy about 15 times.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she did.
We talked about Blac Chyna, remember?
Oh, maybe, you know.
Oh, you say you listened to it, you didn't?
Yes, I did. We talked about her at the beginning of the show too. You know, y'all kind of got this. Never mind, y'all ain't got the same forehead. So yeah. Nothing.
I'm not.
Blac Chyna, like my problem was she blew it. Like
No, she really didn't blow it. That was the
that's,
problem.
yeah, she's like the second. Blac Chyna gives head like it was a rough draft. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like
draft?
you know, like that
Without
back,
an outline, though.
Yeah, that's
you
what
know
it
what I'm
is.
saying?
It was
On like a
like-
napkin, not even a sheet of paper.
like right before class. You
right.
knew this was
With a
hard.
broken pencil
You know what I'm
leg.
saying? Come
Yeah,
on
that
now.
was hard.
Like she copied somebody else's homework.
Yeah,
No, that was hard. I mean, I counted. Okay, I watched all fucking 13 minutes of that shit because I was like, somewhere in this motherfucker, somebody
It was
gonna be
13
fucking.
minutes?
It was 13 minutes.
No, that was that video. Not that I know, but I heard. I don't watch stuff like that, but that
Right,
video
because you're a
wasn't
super
her.
Christian.
That video, yes, ma'am. That video wasn't her. And,
The 13-minute video wasn't her?
Nah. The one where she just had balls in the mouth, that was her. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the other
That
one
was the
not
poorest
13.
dick suck I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was
Either
hard.
way, whoever that bitch is,
Yeah.
she didn't have a dick in her mouth longer than 5 seconds.
I'm
Yeah,
really
yeah.
offended
Give it the
as
fuck
a
up.
person who does suck dick. Like I said last episode, I'm offended as a person who does suck dick. that
Absolutely.
should get on camera and suck a dick.
And give that type of sad performance.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
it was like this, and this is what you do on camera. Imagine what you do. Not like that. It was so lazy.
Did
That
you
was some
think you were
lazy
going
head.
hard, though?
It was some lazy head.
But
that
like
head
Danielle
came with
said-
like
It's like regular.
like Danielle said, what did he do? He didn't do shit. He didn't even bring
But
a
he was
hard dick to
hyping
the
up.
party.
I don't know.
He really
was
did.
hyping-
He did not
He
bring a
probably
hard dick
was.
to the
He
party.
probably was. He
Nobody-
probably
maybe
did.
they deserve each other because they just some sorry, lazy
Right.
fucking motherfuckers.
He did not bring a fully hard dick to the party.
She said it like she was mad at him. Like she said it like she had. It
She
looked like she
probably
had an
was
attitude.
mad.
No, 'cause
like,
when I-
it
no.
came with an armrest. Like here you go.
Yeah.
Like,
I
was
would be
so
mad
upset.
if I showed up to a videotape recording of me sucking dick and you didn't even bring your dick. I would be mad.
Hey yo,
Go
you know,
get it
some
out the
people,
car now.
Yeah.
Bring it. Go get it. Go get your dick and bring it in
Okay,
here.
so aside from we got the same ways, yeah. I played it back. I heard it.
I didn't say ways. I said
Uh-huh.
I said it looked familiar that y'all had the same forehead, and I was.
My forehead is big.
And I was. I mean,
And I'm proud to be a big forehead American.
And we love it.
Where at least I know I'm free.
Amen.
Oh my God.
And I won't forget the hoes who died and gave their right to me.
Come on, you got to join them.
I can't.
All right,
I'm not going to go there.
How'd y'all like the wine?
We've enjoyed it, and today we were sipping on Ferrari Carino. It is actually a Sauvignon Blanc, vintage 2016, actually out of Sonoma County, and the alcohol content is 13.8%. And I'd
Turn
like
the
to know,
motherfuck up.
it is also, for y'all that don't know, it's a white. I'd love to know what Michelle and Danielle think about this wine before I give my score.
It's not as dry for a Sauvignon.
Mm-hmm.
That was because when I was drinking it, I was like,
I've been drinking.
Is this a Sauvignon? Like when I was drinking, I was like, because it's kind of like it has like a little crispness.
Yes.
Crisp. Christmas.
It has a little Christmas.
They got a little Christmas
with Santa Claus
in the
and shit.
bottle.
a little tinsel and some hollies and some ivy.
Like it has that crispness to it, but it does not have the dryness as most Sauvignons do. Like it has like more sweetness to it, and I liked it. I liked it a lot.
And would you give?
I would give it a 21.
Danielle got some dick. I refuse to believe that because
We're gonna talk off camera and find out if Danielle got the
such
D.
a good mood, Danielle. That is 2 shows in a row that Danielle has gave over a 20.
2 weeks in a row, though. 2 weeks in a row for
And
wine that
Danielle
Sharonda
usually,
picks.
when she doesn't like white, she's like 6.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm gonna give it a 3 point.
Yeah.
Oh, bitch. Okay. Ain't that
It gets
What's
5
the point?
points
It's
for
already
being
low.
alcohol. She's like,
Ooh,
it was okay.
I really did like it. I really did.
It was pretty good. I liked it too. I like that it had like a 20s vibe.
okay.
And so I'm going to give it like a 25.
Oh, you mean the font on the bottle?
Yeah.
Yes. I like how you caught that.
You know, I know you guys don't know this. A little bit of Michelle trivia. Fucking bitch. I was in Anything Goes, the play in high school as a musical.
Okay.
If you know someone from Tomball High School, class of 2002, they probably have it on video. You could check it out.
Wait, what on video? What on? Oh, Jesus Christ!
Just let
What
it
on?
go.
Anything Goes, the musical.
Okay.
Oh, a musical. She was saying anything goes and it's on video. I had no idea.
You was like, and that's on.
First of all, I'm basically a prude.
That's real. That's real.
in the
So,
public.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I give it a 25 because I thought it was good.
Oh my God, I am so flattered right now. Oh my
And
God.
though I'm not a great romancer,
I actually
know that
really
you're about
do
to
like
answer
this.
when I propose.
Hey.
Anything goes.
Jesus.
I've just been
Y'all
serenaded
knew
by
it was
Michelle.
coming. I mentioned
You
it.
sang it.
I sing on every
sang it.
episode.
Y'all wish that y'all was
They
serenaded
really
by
don't
Michelle
like
like
it,
we is every day,
But
every
I
week.
also don't care. Okay, go ahead, Sean.
You have 0 fucks to give?
Big goose egg.
It's my girl. Anyway, I
Negative
did
fucks.
enjoy this wine as well.
was
And
good.
to hint on what Danielle said, it does have yellow peach, pear, melon, mango, crisp, and crisp lemon. Sorry, Meyer lemons. I loved it. I don't usually like whites, and I don't like that they're sweet. This one's not too sweet. It has a lot of fruit. I'm going to go with a 25 on it as well. I would have given it a 26. Yeah, I really like. It's not too sweet for me. Like it's perfect. It's the
Because
great
you don't
balance.
Really do white.
Girl,
I
you be
hate
saying-
whites.
That's what I said. Boy, you didn't know.
No encourage.
All right, so, okay. Thank you, Canice. Is there anything you want to say before we cut out?
Oh, since you asked. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Canice Nnanna, a.k.a. Wordplay Bae, whatever. That's what they gave me.
Work, play, bae.
Yeah,
Wordplay
'cause
Bae.
I do a lot of videos, and I always play words or whatever.
So where they can find you?
What's that?
Where can they find you?
Oh, they can find me at on all social media platforms. Canice 100K, it's spelled CANICE, Canice 100K.
Shit.
And also I don't know what that meant. Also, look out for our podcast coming at the end of this.
I'm sorry.
at the beginning.
Did you come on our podcast to promote your podcast?
I can't. I asked, could I promote on it? It's in the email, girl.
You can do it.
Danielle read the emails.
All right,
I skimmed the emails.
I'm not stealing anybody. But I
You
gotta
can do
let
it.
people
You
know.
can do it. Your podcast. We're
It's coming
supportive.
out. It's coming out early summer or whatnot. We're doing it for these kids or whatnot. We're doing. It's called the Shortcut Podcast. It basically helps these younger folk how to be successful in their 20s for their 20s.
I like that, 'cause that's one of my
so
passions,
we're helping,
too.
Yeah, so we're helping youngsters. Also, be in tune April 21st and 22nd. April 21st, it's going Jokes Over Brunch. I'll be performing there. So it's an afternoon show. You get a brunch. You also come and get laughs. It's a comedy show as well. So April 21st, it'll be in Houston, Texas. And April 22nd, it'll be in Dallas. So it's going to start around like 12, 1 o'clock. So I hope to see you guys there.
What's the location?
The location in Dallas is TBA, but right now in Houston is going to, you know what? I'm going to say TBA. I'll get you everything. Come follow me. You can get all the information you need.
We'll put it in our show notes.
Not a problem. Gotcha. Yes. Be in the show notes.
Okay. All right, great. Well, as usual, you can catch us on our website, www.betweenusgirlspodcast.com/episodes to listen to all the latest. And just go to our website. Shit. Check out everything we got going on.
Yeah, if you have like something you want to say to us, like send us a message.
Yeah, because I totally linked the email down at the bottom. It says, send us a sweet note. You could be an ugly bitch too. We've had that too. I mean, we do not discriminate.
Okay, bye.
That was not
Thank you for joining us on Between Us Girls. But don't keep it a secret. Listen and share with everyone you know. See you next week.